And this is the daily chart for Zcash. And I think, well, it's clear that a meaningful low formed in July 24, where we had a 3-wave move up afterwards. So the whole pattern is built on a corrective foundation. It's so important to understand. It's not an impulse. Basically, wave 1 was an ABC structure, which makes this whole pattern extremely, extremely fragile. And people always laugh when I say it, because I say it very often. I've said it very often in this cycle. So is there ever a stable altcoin? And it doesn't feel like it in this cycle. BNB maybe, Solana to a degree. Most are super fragile. But when I see a pump like that out of nowhere, really, from a corrective base, it's just prone to fail. I think a blow off top is incoming here. Yeah. Now the resistance, not even the resistance is very well defined, the $800 area, because look at this wick. Can we even believe this wick? It goes all the way up to $900, and it's starting basically around 800. So I just point out resistance in the area around $800, and then I try to obviously identify support levels. So if this is a C wave up, it should be a 5-wave move. And in this 5th wave, we have a wave 1, we have a wave 2, and the 3rd wave, we could get a 4-5. But what I've said in my previous updates is the 4th wave, I wouldn't rely on support holding, because it's been in this cycle a recurring theme. In 4th wave corrections, they often did not hold their support areas. They often broke below support areas. So it's just, and look, support is at $160. This is so far away. The risk is just massive here on this chart. And I smell a blow off top. Not yet. It's not topped yet. And internally, I think we are working on the late stage of this 3rd wave. I mean, I'm going to watch for the whole pattern to complete until it breaks support. But the point is, Elliott Wave doesn't tell me that wave 4 will hold, right? Don't know that yet. It tells me what the key levels are. And I can only tell you that in this cycle, we've seen many break the 4th waves. They drag on and they extend. Oh, breaks. So the 3rd wave is what you want to be in this cycle. And if you're not, and you're not yet, then the risk is very high. Now, in the very short term, then, yeah, we have from the October low 5 waves up. And the 5th wave, seems to be unfolding. For me, that's like, it's nearly done. It could literally top at any point. And the first warning would be a break below $590. That's the first warning, the first pivot. Now, because this chart moves so fast, I think it makes sense to focus on the bigger picture, not so much on the micro. It's nearly formed a new high. Ideally, it gets one more high. Now, if it breaks below 590, it'll likely be in the larger wave 4, because it hasn't given me a very clean 5th wave. So at least that's giving my best to give you a micro count here, but I don't think this is a chart that's actually made for my micro counting. And any higher high would work to complete this 5th wave. So it doesn't need to break above the green line or something. So I think just a higher high would be fine, and it has fulfilled the minimum requirements for this 5th wave. What we can do is define ideal targets. Again, they are based on the microstructures, but if we measure waves 1 to 3, we go to the low of the wave 4. And these are just ideal targets. They are not must-reach targets. The very first target is usually the 38.2 extension, but we've already reached that. But that's not actually high enough for a 5th wave, because it's not a higher high. So I'm looking for 847 to 996 even.